extended HRM module for the front recruiting. I have already installed the extended HRM module and it's ready for configurations. I already installed and also set the permissions to start this one. So let's go to the settings first. We have to start from the settings. Actually, we have some basic options already. We have created that. From there, you can maybe modify it, or you can keep it as of same, and then you can maybe configure it later on as well. For the testing, we don't need to configure anything here. And these are all basically important settings that we have given as a default one. You can change it whenever you need something from that. And we have to configure the allowance. Before that, we need to create some settings first. So we need to create a grade. Based on the grade only, we are setting the allowances to work on here. So let's start with grade A. Okay, this is per annum. So 1,20,000 to 2,20,000, like that. I'm just inputting my call. It's a per annum, so 12 days per annum. Okay, I just created one grade. You can create multiple grades and then start using that one. Okay. And then we will fill up some more details actually. Okay, I'm just creating this, and then going back to the designations. It's a developer, and then destination group, senior, junior. These are all just for testing purposes. Just create to get us grade we already created. And the loan type, it will be based after the allowance only. Okay, we'll go back. Gazetted Holidays, that you can set it actually. Okay, no, this I'm setting like May 1 will be workers day. Okay, like that you can set it yourself. And then leave pay settings. So these are all you can easily understand once you go through this. Let me go with this allowance next. We will select the grade that we have created from there, and we have to start feeding the allowances here. We have to always start with the gross pay. Okay, and then we need a 4-letter small letter word. It's for the formula basis. So we are giving, for understanding, we are giving like this. And of course, this is a profile input because we have to start employee salary process from the gross salary. When we are inputting the gross, we can take other things there. So we will have other options like payroll input and formula and amount and percentage of basic, percentage of gross, like that. We will have it. Even calculation, custom functions also we will have it actually. So gross is a profile input, so we are adding there. And this is debit credit accounts. Mainly used it for that accrual kind of GL entries, like insurances from employer contribution and the employee contribution will be there. And the time we will have to use this debit and credit form here. For the rest of the things, you can configure it on this HRM settings itself. Of course, this is a gross page. I'm just marking it as a gross pay now, and this is earnings, and there is no need to mark the other things. Then next is basic pay. For this I'm just giving this. This is a percentage of gross actually. We are going with the 40% of gross as a basic pay. This is a basic pay, so I'm marking it as a basic pay here. Added it, and then going to house rent allowances. It's called H. It's always small letter, so, and also it's always 4-letter word. We are getting this, and this is a percentage of basic, so we are going with 25% of basic as a house rent allowance. This is also earnings. There is no type to set. Adding this, and next we will have with conveyance. It's can. This is also percentage of basic. It's like 20%. I'm going with that one. I'm just adding it. Now let's add some other formula basis of thing, like bonus or other ones. We will call it as another ones. That's better. Okay, this OTHR. This is actually formula amount. We have to feed the formula here actually. Each one we will have to feed it like this. I'm just taking a remaining balance as an other allowance. So we are going with basic plus HRA plus con. Actually I missed the dollar sign here. The dollar sign is important. You should feed the dollar sign as well. And keep this formula effectively correct, because we are not validating this formula properly in the back end. We are simply taking whatever you are putting from here. Okay, now we will have to input some regular amount, like travel allowance. Okay, this TIAB, and this is a fixed amount, so I'm just adding as an 500, the regular one. Okay, alright, I added now. Actually, I wanted to reflect this in the other allowance. And also we have to move this up. Based on this only it will work. We have a sort order. Based on this order, we are performing this calculation basis. So we are editing this and changing the number to 6 and editing this again and changing this to 5. So I'm just swapping this one. So this travel goes up, other comes down. Now we are editing this again because we have to bring the travel here. So it's brought now, updated. See, it's updated now. So let's configure some other deduction allowances. House loan. Okay. And this is, we can call it as a calculation. Whatever the input you can give it, but actually if you mark it as a loan account, it will have the separate thing will be there. This will be a deduction one. And then education loan will be there. E-loan. This is also deduction. I just added it. Now let's go with it. We have added a PAYE. We have added 2 loans, and let's start with tax now. Okay, I'm just configuring it as in calculation, and this is a tax one, and of course this deduction. Adding it. Actually here I missed to mark it as a loan. Okay, this we have configured. Actually, we have a lot more than this. Actually, deductions, employer contributions, reimbursement, benefits will be there. We can configure it based on your needs. Actually, okay, we have created some grade, and for that grade we have created allowances. You see here, this is a per annum. We are showing it as a per month. It's actually 10,000 to 18,333 will be the gross salary. Let's go to the employee. Oh, actually, this is for Indian settings. Let me turn off this from settings. Let's take this out. Okay, now I'm going back to this add manage employees. Here I'm adding KVC. This prefix you can define it from there. Okay, the V test. I'm just adding dummy inputs here. Okay, this does not require any user account. Suppose if you want to create a user account for this employee, you can use this one. Otherwise, leave it blank. And here we have to input that the gross salary of an employee Once you feed the gross salary, it will automatically direct the suitable grade if it lies inside any grade range. And this, otherwise we have to choose it ourselves. I think I might something wrong with this allowances settings. Maybe we can go back and set it from there. Yes, you see this clause is missing here. Yes, we're coming back again. Okay, this is calculating now. You can see the difference. If I change this and click tab, it will update this grade, and that's depending on the salary things. This payment mode, you can choose the right one that you what you want, and this is a contact name in case of emergency. And okay, that's it. This is all contract period, probationary period, and this bond supervisor and other things and all. Also, we have to make this joining date. I'm just going back to, because if we join this employee here, I cannot make payroll for this previous months. For testing, we have to go with the previous month like that. So this is a 40% maximum loan limit of loan will be the 40% of this. And that's it for this. We can simply add this employee now. It's added now. We have created one employee, and then we are sitting back to this. We have to feed attendance, loan, and advance salary for this. I'm just going back to this, and I'm start feeding attendance for February. And I need to select the employee here. Actually, you can add multiple employees input based on this drop down, department drop down. And I'm just changing this. I'm inputting all days present. Let's see how it comes. Okay, we have inputted all this data as a present. Let's go to the attendance inquiry, and from February, and I'm choosing this department. You can see this detail from here. When some of them are here. Okay, it's showing here now. And then we are going back to the payslip. From payslip and payroll, both places will help you to calculate the payroll process. So I didn't put any last absent, so it's coming to show this thing here. And we have not to configure the loan and tax details. That's not getting anything here. So let's go to the loan setup. So I'm just starting with a house loan. Here also I'm feeding house loan. There's now 5% interest. This is for testing data. Just ignore it. The percentage is 7.5. Okay, we have created two loans with the two allowances. These are all allowances coming from the allowance. Taxes, you can see this PAYE. I'm just setting first slab, license per month. Let's go with per month actually. This is actually 12,000. Sorry, 10,000 to 20,000. Okay. Taxable salary will be 15,000. And percentage will be 12%. Offset will be 200. Okay, I just added now. Actually, offset is going too much. So let's make it 240 then. This we have to select it actually. Okay, this per annum, this per month. It's coming now. Let's go to the payslip again and see how it comes for the February, and select this employee here. This, see, the pay is calculated here. This is the tax calculated here. Let's make this a loan and advance salary. I'm just selecting this employee, month will be February month. We are giving date will be like February 16 from cash account. Like this amount 5,000. Okay, processed it. Now let's go back to the HRM and Payslip again. Here, if you choose this February and this employee, you can see this 5,000 will be deducted on this February month. If you choose other months, you don't see this 5,000. And the same month it will be used. Advance salary is like used on the same month. It won't be reflected in the following months or the previous months. From a payslip, you can see the employee detail in the pop-up here, or you can use this attendance detail to see here like this. And also, you can able to see the grade of allowance details from this pop-up like this. You can like that. That's it. Suppose if you mark some days an absent, let's see how it comes. So go to the attendance and changing the date to February 9, and the employee HR department will be HRM, and then just marking this day as an absent. It's 11 Friday, and let's go to this payslip and see this February and the employee. You see 1 day's loss of pay applied here. Like that, totally 19 days and 19 hours, because per day it's 10 hours we are making this. So this is done. So advance salary is coming now, and we have to go with other thing like loan. Let's go to the loan entry, select this employee, and this will show the maximum possibility of EMI. I'm just taking 15,000 as a loan, and type will be a house loan. The percentage tax and things will be calculated. Actually, this monthly installment will be this amount, but we are going with this payment. We have to choose the period. I'm just choosing 10 months now, so it will be going to the next year till that. So monthly payment will be this month's amount actually. So I'm just adding this new loan. Actually, the date of starting loan should be going with the January or February. Start period also going to this January 19. So I'm just adding it now. So one loan we have added. Let's see how it comes in payslip. February, and then choosing that employee. I think it's not come here. Oh, we see this here. See, this amount will be added here in the drop down. You can select multiple due EMIs or select a single EMI. Based on that will affect here. So I just created one, and then this amount will changed. Now we are processing payout. So the payslip has been processed, and it's created with this education loan is 0, so it's coming 0. Pay, advance salary, everything has been created. That's it. Actually, you can do this similar thing in a payroll. It's a group of employees, as based on the grade you can do it. If you have multiple employees, you can do it very well. All this will be listed here. And other things will be nominal. You can learn it easily with that one. This is a payroll inquiry that for the processed months. You can see this from here or choose the department to get it listed. You can make the payout with this link. You can choose the bank account and mark this number of payroll processed employee list, and then you can process it, or you can void, or you can email, or you can recreate after voiding this. It's possible. That's it. With the HRM, a simple explanation. Maybe if you have other queries and things, you can log me on WhatsApp. We will assist you back in this. We have reports, which is actually getting all these details from there. We can use that one. And also document types. We can define document types like driving license, passports, those things. You can record it and use it there. And licenses, license types, all these things we did. And this is self-explanatory. You can easily understand this. Suppose if you have created an employee with a profile link, like if I didn't link any employee here, I'm just selecting this I'm adding an employee here. I'm just adding it to mine now. Okay, I'm just updating it. Now I'm coming back here and then press this profile. You can see my profile here. This is an employee profile. This one, you can see this here. Okay, this employee, he can see himself. Suppose if he didn't give this employee access to everyone, this is having a list of employees. You can choose it from there. But this is a profile one. Where is it? This is a profile one. That we are giving it to only to the employee correspond to his own profile. That's it. Thank you.